What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli, and today we're back with another Sims 4 speed build. In today's speed build, we're going to be finishing up the house that I made last week. I can't remember what it's called. I'm not going to even try to remember it. We're going to call it the house I made last week. But even when you guys click the video, y'all know what the title of the house is. But there you go. Hold up. What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel. With you, of course, Machiavelli. Yeah, I think I said that right. Yep. I always gotta make sure I said my intro right because it's my intro. Like, if it's not said right, then it's wrong. If that makes any sense. But anyways, yeah. So you guys enjoy it. I actually really like it because I cluttered it. When I say I mean I cluttered it, not totally cluttered it, but I love the clutter I put in it. It just added some pizzazz into it. You're gonna see in the screenshots. Yes, I took screenshots. There is that one person that was like, yo, Malik, I want some screenshots. I'm like, I'm sorry, I've been lazy. But yeah, I went ahead, I took some screenshots for you guys, so hopefully y'all enjoy that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me talking about the build. I don't really have much to talk about, except that I love that I cluttered it pretty well, but that's pretty much it. So since I don't have nothing going on in my life because of this quarantine thing, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my high school days because I think it'll be fun just to talk about. I haven't talked about it in a while. Should I talk about the drama in college? Oh, there's so much I should talk about. Okay, you know what? In the next build, I'll talk about my college drama with my roommate, which I'm pretty sure I talked about it before, but I'll talk about it again because for people that are new, I'll go ahead and do that. Maybe I'll even elaborate more. And today, I'll talk about some high school drama I had. I'm going to talk about just about the stupidity or the stupid things you do in high school. Whew, we should talk about. There's so much. I talk about like my failed relationships. Let's see, how much do I have? I have her. I have her. I have my ex. I have her. That was a bad one. That was my fault. I have that bad one. That was this. That was depressing. I have that one. I actually have a few of them. A few failed relationships. What else? I'm pretty sure I have that one too. That one ended out terribly. Um, what else? Hmm. I'm trying to think of someone good, like a really good one, because I have a lot. I have that one too. Okay, and I'll talk about this one because this one I haven't talked about before, but why not? So, there was this girl. So in grade 9, I got into high school. What happened was, I'm pretty sure I told you guys this, but in grade 8, I had a terrible grade 8 experience. I hated grade 8. It was one of the lowest ones of my life. If you don't know about that, I'll talk about it in a later video, but it was one of the lowest ones of my life. And thank God for I'm telling you guys, I don't know who it is, but I'm always friends with my guidance counselor. Like, when I was in middle school, my guidance counselor was Miss Hiscock, and we were chill. Like, whenever I had to talk, I'll go and talk to her. Not even like guidance counselor stuff, just like talk about life or whatever. I'll just go talk to her. I don't know. As a kid, I was always so cool with adults. Don't know why. But anyways, so thank you for my teacher. She knew that I was going through some stuff, and I've been asking her if there's any way for me to not go to Fletcher's. Okay, I just talked about my old school, but go to my high school. Supposed to get going to. I didn't want to go to it because a lot of people from my school were going there, and I want a new start. And I was tired of just. I just don't think I could have survived. Honestly, though, I think there's two things. If I went to my old school, I would one not be who I am to this day. I'm pretty sure because my old school, the school that I was supposed to go to, was way different than the school I went to. So I definitely think if I went to the old school, I'd be way different than I am today. Or two, I would not be alive because yeah, I just wasn't in a good place in grade 9. I just feel like that place would have made it even worse for me. So anyway, so I kept on talking to my teacher. I begged her, and I tried to go for different schools, but there was no way for me to get, because I think in Canada at least, or where I live, you have to go to your home school, and your home school is the closest school in your postal code area or whatever. And so what happened was I ended up taking a test. She sent me to take a test. I did the test. I ended up passing, and I went to another school, which thank God I went to it, even though the school that I went to. But the thing is, though, the funny thing is, though, I live in a brown area. We call it, I don't know if people call it brown too. I live in a predominantly Indian area, and so the school I was gonna go to was predominantly was supposed to be black and Indian students, and the school I ended up going to was predominantly white. um, Again, I did not choose the school I went to because of the white people. I just chose it because a lot of people that I was at school with were not going to that school. Only a handful of people were going there, which is fine. I wanted a new start. I was done with this neighborhood. I want a new start. So anyways, I go to this new school, and I feel like, it is my year. Not my year, because like I said, grade 8 was a terrible year. So in grade 9, I'm at a whole new school, a whole new bunch of people. I want to change, So I went ahead and I reinvented myself. I think that was the year. I used to be a fashion guru. I'm gonna say, but I used to be a. If you guys wonder, I have about 2,000 pieces of clothing. Like dead set. I have so much laundry to do. Like honestly, I have a bags. I have 2 bags full in my garage of clothes that I need to like wear, but I haven't worn in a while, so I put them in the garage. And then I have a closet. I have a walk-in closet full of clothes. Then I have some clothes in my other room that in my brother's old room. That used to be my old room. I have some clothes in there, and then I also have some clothes and some bags in the living room. Like I have a lot of clothes. Okay, I used to get $40 a week for lunch money. I used to not eat lunch. Like I used to literally, instead of making myself lunch because I was lazy, I used to starve myself at school, and then I'd come home and eat. That was my schedule. Like I would not eat at school, and I'd come home and eat, and I'd save my $40 because I'd do 2 things. I had to, one, have the latest phone. It's funny too because my first phone I was supposed to get was actually supposed to be a BlackBerry, and I'm 110% sure because everyone at the time had a BlackBerry. Like BlackBerry, y'all remember when BlackBerry was a thing? Y'all remember BlackBerry Torch? I thought BlackBerry Torch was the coolest thing, where you had the touchscreen, then you slide it up, and you had the keyboard. Like everybody had a BlackBerry, so I made sure I wanted a BlackBerry. And of course, my mom at the time couldn't afford it, so I saved up my lunch money to buy a BlackBerry. But again, went to go buy the BlackBerry, I couldn't afford it myself, so I ended up getting an Android. And honestly, if I did get the BlackBerry, I feel like I would have got an Apple. And if I got an Apple, that I would be an Apple sheep. Okay, I'm gonna call them sheep because that's kind of rude, but you know what I'm saying. I would be an Apple fanboy, but I'm an Android fanboy now. And thank God I did, because thanks to Android, I have opened my books to so many things. Computer wise, I have. Honestly though, I don't even know. But moving on from that, I always think that I always think back on that, funny how your first phone sometimes depicts how your phone life or whatever your future could even be, because I'm pretty like it's funny. But anyways, moving on from that, so everyone had a BlackBerry, and so anyways, I would always save up my money to buy clothes. And so I got all the nice clothes. I get name brand. One thing I am and will forever be, I'm cheap. Okay, make fun of me what you want, I am cheap as hell. Like I will not go out and buy a 50 pair of shoes. I will go to some like outlet store and buy like 2 $10 pairs instead. Like I run my money. Like I am a cheap ass. Like say what you want about cheap people, but I am a cheap ass. Like I am cheap as can be. It's bad, but I do not care. It has got me through life, and I am living. Like honestly, all my clothes would look good, but they're all in the clearance section. Like I shopped in clearance. I don't go to the main racks. I still don't. I still do not do it. I do not. I know where all the clearance section. Like fun fact, when I was in grade 9, me and my friend went to the mall, and I went to like Urban Planet. I went to Forever 21. I went to all these different clothing stores, and I memorized where the clearance section for guys were in all the stores. And so whenever I went to the store, I didn't even look at what was on the rack. I didn't even look at, unless it was like a big sale, like $50 off on every item, then I would look around. But if it wasn't, then I'd go straight to the clearance section. And I went around Stitches. Oh, Stitches was my favorite place, because Stitches had like $2 pants, $3 like sweaters. It was so good. Most of my clothing back then was Stitches, because Stitches was so cheap. I'm so sad it's gone now. Not really gone, but in my area right now where I live in, Brampton, there's not a lot of Stitches. I think there's only one. I don't even know. But anyways, I used to live off of that stuff. So I had a bunch of clothes. They were cheap clothes. And even though they're cheap clothes, I still have them. So they weren't that cheap, you know? Blue Notes. Oh, good times. But yeah, so I stocked my clothing. And I used to go to school. Like, I was fashionable. I bought like these. I still do. I buy these like. I still do. I'm addicted to eBay auctioning. I'm addicted to eBay auctioning. Like I have so many rings in my house. Like I'm actually playing with a ring right now. If we talk about it, I have so much rings because I buy them for like 10 cents, 25 cents. Like I can't help myself. I like go on there, I place a bid, and I wait, and then it's like a rush buying these rings, even though I don't need them. I pay like what? I have this Superman ring that I'm holding right now. Actually, no, it's a diamond ring kind of thing. It's fake diamonds, whatever. But it cost me 10 cents. It's really nice though. I honestly don't understand how they can like make it and ship it out for like 10 cents. Maybe cost 1 cent to make. I don't know, which is actually pretty good, because if it costs them 1 cent to make this, and they're shipping it out for 10 cents free shipping, and the shipping doesn't cost them, they're making a good 9 cents for each one they make. And if they sell like, 1 million one day, that's a lot of money. That's like 1 million times by 9. So just imagine that. So anyways, yeah, I used to be addicted to, I still am, to buy rings. So I had a bunch of jewelry, and I would go to school looking nice. So anyways, there's this one girl that I liked. She was a popular girl, um, very popular girl, and I thought she was cute. She still is cute. She still is cute. Actually, I have no clue what she looks like now. But anyways, I thought she was really cute. And so anyways, so grade nine, I was a very shy kid. Still am. I would act like I had no fear, but I was a very shy kid. So there's this girl. I'd always the one thing you do if you like a girl, I'm pretty sure you still do it, is you have to walk them to class. So every time I like somebody, I go into stalker mode. I know this is bad, but I go into stalker mode, and I figure out their timetable. Or if I don't go in stock and they don't post it, then I just follow them to class. One day I'll just follow them to class, and then I'll find out their first class, and then I'll meet them after that class, and I'll take them to their next class, and then by the end of the week I'll figure out the whole schedule. I know it's bad, but you have to know it so that you can always show up there early, so you can do that. That's what I used to do. I used to wait outside of her classroom. I used to leave class early and wait outside of her classroom to walk her to her next class, because that's pretty much the most time, especially if you guys don't have lunch together. That's pretty much the only time you have that day. So anyways, I did that for pretty much 2 weeks straight. And then there's this one time, so she was actually friends with my good friend at the time, and so what happened was I ended up getting into a fight in grade 9. Not a fist fight, just an argument. Like, there was this one kid in my class who was so annoying, and he would always say the stupidest things, and I ended up like getting into a huge argument. And I texted her, I'm like, yo, do you want to come meet me at my classroom? Like, I just want to go for a walk. And so she's like, sure. So she came over, and I saw her, and I was like, miss, can I go to the washroom? Of course, you're not going to the bathroom. So I see her, go for a hug, and then my friend decides to come out. So it's the three of us now. So it was just supposed to be the two of us. And then my friend came out and totally C-blocked me. So anyways, we're walking. I start to hold her hand. All like, it's all fine. We're just talking. I'm holding her hand, right? And next thing you know, he's like, oh, why y'all holding hands for? They call you out on it, and then like we both like just separated. We're like, we're not doing anything. I'm like, shut up. Like, ooh, I was so mad. I'm like, shut up. I was giving the evil eye. I'm like, shut up. Who are you talking? I was so mad. And this actually ended up happening for a while. After that, kind of, I don't know, when I'm very, like I said, I'm a very shy and awkward kid. And so when awkwardness happens, I kind of, I don't say ghost, but I kind of like lay off a little bit. So I didn't really pursue her that much after that. And then I was like, and then I started pursuing her again, like a month later. I know it's bad. I started pursuing her again. And then I thought that we were cool. And then we're kind of stay on the same page. Then I went ahead and I asked her out. And then she asked me the weirdest question. Till this day, I don't know the answer to that. She's like, why do you want to go out with me? And I'm like, because I think you're pretty, because I like you, we have good conversation, you're fun to hang out with. And then I've come to find out she called me a dry type. Okay, can we talk? Yo, girls, let's have a talk. I need to seriously talk with you. Like, all the girls in this comment section, I need to seriously talk to you. Why, when we go ahead and start the conversation, we text you, like, how are you, that, why do you send us one word replies, like, thank you, or same, or really, or LOL? That's it. That's all. That's it. And then you guys say that we're dry texters. Like, I need like a serious talk here, because that's what she told me. She told me I was a dry texter. She told my friend that I was a dry texter, and that's why she didn't go out with me. But the thing was, I would always be the one starting the conversation. I would try to keep it going. She would reply back to me with one word conversations, right? Like, if you're not giving me back something, how the heck the conversation gonna flow? And so after that, I was like, oh, all my feelings, all my sadness just vanished. Like I said, once you cross me, or once you talk behind me, like, if you guys don't know, you guys know this, but I've been talked about, like, people talk behind my back all the time in middle school without me knowing. Like, there was rumors about me and all that type of stuff. And so once you start talking behind my back, I'm done with you. So after that, I literally cut her off. That's it. I haven't talked to her since then. That one time in grade 9, I haven't talked to her at all. Haven't talked to her. I just find that, like, don't do that. So anyways, I think that was my first romance. No, I think it was my second one. My second girl that I went after. Anyways, that happened. That was grade 9. I was so mad after that. I was like, really? You're gonna call me a dry texter? Me? Like, I texted her every single day. I tried my best to call. I was like, how are you? Like, this one time, I was like, hey, how are you today? She's like, good. That's it. Good. I'm like, what do you say back to that? And then I keep on conversation, and then she always replies back to me with one word. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve. Like, when I'm texting, is one word replies. Don't do it. Like, unless it's like two text messages and they both have one word, and the other one's like if there's no continuation or no way to like make a conversation flow, then oh my god. And then she calls me the dry texter. Like, I don't think all girls do it. I really don't. But like, can you girls ask me why y'all do that? Like, why do y'all send me the one, like, not me, but like, why do y'all send the one word text? Like, what is it? Is it because you have no, like, the thing is, if you have no interest in me, right, then just tell me. Like, yeah, I'm a bit fragile, but I can take it. One thing I have learned to take is rejection. That's something I have learned to take. So like don't waste my time. There was this other girl oh my god, in college, who wasted my time for a year and a half. But anyways, I'll talk about that in another day. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off this build here. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and of course I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. This is peace. Bye. Later. Love y'all. Bye guys.